Hello everyone, this is the first time, technically the second time I'm recording something with my voice. You'll understand, I'll explain that later why. And I will be playing today Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Nexus. This is an online site where you can create your own Yu-Gi-Oh! Custom decks. You can also import existing decks, which we will try out. You can play against a basic bot, you can create custom bot games, but of course the most important feature of this site is playing in multiplayer, meaning 1v1 duels like this one, the first one over here. You can play 2v2 or you can play ranked matches. In this video I will basically be creating a custom deck. I've already tried a little bit of thinking about that, and I will be playing against a basic bot. I am saying basic very lightly because I can definitely lose to a bot with a bad deck if I have a bad deck, because those bots really have broken decks. I mean, seriously, they use banned cards, they use every card existing, while we, the player, mostly if we just click on this button, then we all have to go keep using the ban list that's recent. Basically, they can use every card in existence. A little example is in the Galaxy Eyes. This monster, number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. The bot can use it. If I put it in my deck and I try a custom duel, the bot will say that I'm not allowed to use it. Same goes with OCG cards, and yeah, basically this is mostly TCG, except if you try to do a custom bot duel, which I mostly won't. Well, as you can see, this site is funded by donations, so if you're interested in it, you can click on this link and subscribe or donate. There are of course also features by subscribing and donating. You get a contribution, you get tokens, everything like that. Yeah, this is my profile site, this is my email. Doesn't really matter right now because I'm not looking into it. This is an email I created on the whim. And there are a few pictures already here. I think you can upload an avatar, but I'm not sure if this is a part of some things like that you have to pay for. Here's a little selection of different pictures you can use. I personally like the Karibo, which should be here again. You can also use custom card sleeves. Enough explaining. Let's start with a custom deck. And for that I have actually opened a new tab on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro deck. I will do a simple thing. I will first of all search all decks, all deck types. Dates are of no interest for me. I am sorting by deck likes and submitting. And the first result or the first topic I like, I will take. Cyber Dragon it is. I just do a simple Cyber Dragon custom deck. This is not something like competitively viable I'm doing. I'm just doing it for fun. Meaning you could build a custom Cyber Dragon deck probably, but I'm probably not going to build one that is competitively viable. So first of all, I already have a few cards in mind that I want to explain step by step. For the extra deck, the cards that I like having in a Cyber Dragon deck would be Cyber Dragon Sieger, Cyber Dragon Nova, and Cyber Dragon Infinity. I mean, they are pretty common cards. Cyber Dragon Nova is a level 5 rank 5 Xyz monster. Cyber Dragon Infinity is a rank 6 Xyz monster, which you can overlay. You can overlay Cyber Dragon Nova on itself to create Cyber Dragon Infinity, and it's a pretty good negate, an Omni negate, and it can take one of your opponent's attack position monsters and attach it as Xyz material for itself. On top of that, it gets a 280k boost for every material attached to it. So importantly, we have the Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragon Sieger is basically a good Cyber Dragon that can give you a little bit of an ATK boost. Because we want to build a Cyber Dragon deck, we will basically have to use Cyber Dragon fusion monsters. I think Cyber Twin Dragon is a really basic monster. Because I'm not that familiar with Cyber Dragon fusion monsters, I mean, we already have this deck I found. Let's just click on it and see what they have. I don't really care for this part, the part where you have the main deck. I just want to see a few ideas for the extra deck. Panzer Dragon is not something I will be using because I don't like it. We won't be using any Super Polies, so Starving Venom and this card, Mud Dragon, I don't really care, Mud Dragon. Guilty, I won't be using. Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. I think that's the card that I like. I will be using that one. Or is it pronounced Chimera Tech? I mean, if you didn't notice, I have a little accent, so probably do pay no attention to that. Since I found the Chimera Tech archetype, under archetype, I have also found the Rampage Dragon. This is a really nice card, which is 2 plus Cyber Dragon monsters. You can destroy spells, traps, and you can gain additional attacks with this monster. It's pretty a basic card nowadays, but I personally think it's still, for a vanilla deck, it's pretty good. I think for now I use 2 of them. I have 2 Cyber Dragon Infinity for now. The Fortress Dragon, I don't really care for it. Chimera Tech Over Dragon, I like it, so it's going in. And for now, I won't be doing anything with the extra deck. Wait a second, I can use a few Linker rebuffs, because they are good for stalling. For now, I will put a few Nightmare monsters in the extra deck, as placeholders. Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Cerberus. They are just placeholders. Basically, if you don't know what they're doing, discard 1 card and they'll destroy something. This card return to deck, I think top of deck. No, return to deck. So return to deck and shuffle the deck. This card destroy a spell or trap. And this card destroy a special summoned monster, I think. If they are co-linked, you may draw a card. Well, I already put a few Cyber Dragon things in this. Cyber Dragon Nexta is a pretty nice card for summoning, special summoning itself. Cyber Dragon. In this side you don't actually have to use the space bars, or sometimes if you have something like this card, IP Masquerena, there is how is it called in English? A double point, I guess. And you don't really have to put it in. It can be a little bit finicky. Like if you have DDD, you can get the DD searches. But if you want different dimension things, you have to use those backspaces. I think they're called. Anyway, I'm getting distracted all the time. Let's go back to this. Cyber Dragon Core. When this card is normal summoned, it's good for searching cyber spells. Maybe I let it at 2. Cyber Dragon Herz, or Heart on English. Alright, this name Herz and the name Nexter, it's basically pronounced Nexter, they are German names. Nexter is meaning next, and Herz is meaning heart. So maybe I'll switch it up a little bit and call them that. This card, if this is special summoned, you can make it level 5. It's pretty good for XC summoning Nova. I will use 2 Novas. On the other hand, if this is in your graveyard, you can add another Cyber Dragon to your deck. So if you want to use something like Foolish Burial, a very basic combo, you can use that to put the Cyber Dragon Heart in your graveyard. And with that you could special summon the Cyber Dragon, the real one. With Cyber Dragon Core, I don't know if you can do the same thing. I mean, the normal summon is pretty good. And yeah, you can do that one. For some reason I thought Cyber Dragon Core would have a possibility of, would have the prohibition of doing that banishing from graveyard effect on the turn it's sent to the graveyard, but as you can read, that's not the case. Now for the cyber spells for now. Wait a second. Let's first look at the other Cyber Dragon monsters, because I'm not that well versed in them. Proto Cyber Dragon. Nope. I mean, that's a special summon. I mean, you can special summon it if Cyber Dragon is on the field. I don't really care. So, this one, number 2. Those are numbers, those are German numbers. 3 means 3, 2 means 2, 4 means 4. Interestingly enough, there are a lot of German things in card names or card text sometimes. I mean, not a lot, but sometimes you see it, and if you are from Germany or understand German, I'm the former, you get what they're saying. Anyway, the other Cyber Dragons are pretty trashy, not gonna lie. I think there was once a card called Cyber Valley. Let's look at that one. Targeted for an attack. That's an interesting card, but I personally like. The first effect is good. You can target one face-up monster you control in this card. That's also a very good card. You can target one card in your graveyard, banish both this card and one card from your hand, then place that target on top of the deck. One card from your hand. That's a very interesting card. Probably not played very often nowadays, but I still like it. Now for the spell cards. Let's start with a simple one I like. Powerboard. In the side deck. I don't like playing it in the main deck. I think I look here for the fusion cards that are specific for the Cyber Dragon deck. Cyberload Fusion and the Overload Fusion. Also, we will be using one of those, I think, because it's limited at 1. Instant Fusion, no. So, Overload Fusion. This one you summon from the extra deck by banishing from field or graveyard. And the Cyberload Fusion. This one you shuffle the materials from your banished cards or on the field into your deck and then summon from your extra deck. Also, that monster your monsters cannot attack except that one fusion summoned monster. Also a pretty good combination. I'm thinking of for now running 2 of each. Then machine duplication was one of those. Oh, is it actually unlimited now? Interesting. Machine duplication. I thought it was limited at 1. But okay, I'll take it. How about 1 for 1? Because we have a lot of level 1 monsters, I think 5, 7. Right now we have 7 level 1 monsters, so basically 1 for 1 is a given. This arrow card, I always see it as an arrow, even though it's supposed to be a spaceship. The Cyber Emergency. It's add a 1 light monster that cannot be special summoned or normal summoned or set, or 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. If the activation of this card in its owner's possession was negated by your opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can discard 1 card, add this card to your hand. It's also pretty good, but you can only affect 1 Cyber Emergency per turn. I think without that one effect, it will still be a really great card. Right now you could counter it pretty well, but it's still enough for the purposes of this deck. I take another Cyber Ref system. Yeah, it's just a monster reborn for Cyber Dragons in better. So why not? Maybe two of them. Also, I said that I wouldn't orient myself that much on this deck here. I lied. This Salamangreat monster, Salamangreat Mirage, I have never understood with that thing. Normal summon, I get its summoning conditions. You can tribute this card, quick effect, then target 1 monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects this turn. Okay, I probably never use it because I'm too dumb for that, but okay. When a normal summoned monster you control is destroyed by battle, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Also okay, it's basically pretty good for Link 1, but I'd probably not put it in. It's not quite my style of play. I'll put 1 Chimera Tech over Dragon out of a picture, and let's see what we can do with the other things here. Well, I don't really see anything interesting. We have a lot of level 1s, but I don't think any level 1s would really benefit us in the Xyz department. Well, not really. Honest is sometimes a good side deck card, but I mean at extra deck. 1 step at a time. 1 step at a time. For now, I will put in. What will I put in? I will just put in another Cyber Dragon Sieger. Simple, not really effective, but who cares? Right now we have 10 monsters, 12 monsters, and 8, 6, 14 spells. I need a little bit more. 26 all in all. Yeah. Since it's a really basic deck, I don't want to do anything special. I will put a Drowning Mirror Force and 2 Mirror Forces in, and 1 Swords of Revealing Light. Still 10 cards to go. Ash Blossom, 3 of those. Then there were a few other cyber monsters that I think I will use. Sometimes here there are a few of good of those. What was that sentence? Nope. Cyber Raider. Nope. 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 Stego Cyber is pretty interesting for this basic deck, but it doesn't really combine well with Cyber Dragon Infinity. Wait a second, there was one card it could combine with. It was a Gaia card. Gaia Dragon the Thunder Dragon. Oh, it's level 7. Nope. But I will still put that one in instead of the Cyber Dragon Ziga because it is pretty well combined with this little deck. Actually, I'll put one Cyber Dragon Nova out of the picture and put one Boral Sword Dragon in, and I will put, yeah, this will basically be it for the extra deck. Nothing too special. Again, I find it really sad that the Cyber's archetype is not connected with the Cyber Dragon archetype. Basically, the Cyber Dragons are light machine monsters most of the time, but the Cyber's archetype is its own type, the Cyber's type, which is a little bit sad in retrospective, but what can you do? Psychic Mega Cyber. I don't really see anything special, so for now I will put in an evenly matched 2, an infinite impermanence 1, an upstart goblin, because I don't really have anything I want to put in the deck. The sad part about Cyber Valley is that it's not really affected by the things like it's not a Cyber Dragon card. So the problem is you can only use it in combination with 1-for-1 really. Maybe I'll put, no, for now I will let it be at 2. Well, I will just put a few Galaxy Soldiers in. This is a really basic card, you saw it here in this deck also. It's basically very good for the Cyber Dragon archetype. You can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand in the Pens position. When this card is special summoned, you can add one Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn. And it's just really a good combination with the Cyber Dragon deck because it can throw cards out of your hand to the graveyard, and you want that to happen with Cyber Dragon Core, with Cyber Dragon Herz. I think this one you want to have in your hand. Yeah.
Gerrit Said, wenn du vergisst, dass du nicht Escape haben musst, grinsendes Gesicht.
A really good card. Now, maybe there's another good Galaxy monster you could put in here. Let's just quickly go over it. Galaxy Wizard. Nope. Galaxy Cleric. Nope. Yeah, no, the levels are too high or too low. Is anything here really worthy putting a synchro monster in the extra deck? We have a lot of 1s, and we have a 3, we have a 5. You could basically make level 4s, level 8s, and level 9s. Level 8, let's just quickly look at the Clear Wing archetype. Well, today we won't play Clear Wings. Crystal Wing isn't worth it either. So yeah, that's the deck for now. And I want to make a custom bot game for now. The deck is a very important thing. We'll play against a normal Cyber Dragon deck. I'm pretty sure that guy has something broken in it, but who cares? This is a quick test to see how well it's working. I think maybe I will let the sounds volume be how they are right now, because I didn't really test it. For now, Cyber Emergency. I don't really want anything from that. I'll take one Cyber Dragon next. I will pitch the core, some this one, and I will banish 2 cards on the field. This is just a test round. And this was really a bad round. And why? Oh, if only your opponent controls the monster. Okay, this was the thing. I thought I could use the Cyber Dragon core effect now because I pitched it on the turn because I pitched it on turn 1, but apparently your opponent needs to have a monster on the field. So that is a little problematic. For now I won't use the swords, because I don't really see a need for that. I won't use miracles now. Maybe I'll use Cyber Dragon 3 in my deck next time. And I'll take out the normal Cyber Dragon. Well, for now, I'll just do this. Good thing I kept the miracles. Well, this was actually not my first recording. I had another first recording and that one turned out a little bad, so I re-recorded it, and basically I wasn't really far into the first one, so there were no problems. I'll take a Cyberload Fusion, I think. I'll use Machine Duplication. This one should be treated as Cyber Dragon right now. And I can summon 2 Cyber Dragons from my deck. Next I'll summon this guy by overlaying the 2. I'll overlay him again for infinity. I could use Nightmare Phoenix, but it doesn't really... I don't really have to right now. For now, I'm probably using this one. Infinity gets 1 more card and 200 attack. This would be a 200 attack loss, because I didn't really think it through. I should have first used the Battle Phase, attack with both of them, and then used the Infinity attack effect. But here we are. Let's just summon this one and make a little bit of a link play. Just because. I just summon both 3 and... oh, different names. Damn it. Then I'll use this one first. Infinity. I will pitch this guy. And now I will Is it possible already? Nope. Now I will use this guy. I won't activate its effect, and for now I will summon a Chimera Tail from the banished zone, banished zone, banished zone, and banished zone. Why do I never read my cards? Well, it was enough to win the duel. And just to show you how broken this bot can get, let's make another custom game, another bot game without anything custom. And this bot should destroy me. Valley and pass. Oh. Blue eyes. I think he has a blue eyes. Deck. Oh. It doesn't seem like a blue eyes deck, but okay. Okay. Right now I don't have anything, so battle phase, end of battle phase, and evenly match. I hate this card. But if I'm playing it, I don't really hate it. Now I don't really have a monster in my hand, so should I use for drowning already or set it already? Probably not. But as you can see, this hand breaks a lot. I don't really have anything on my side that can be used, so I will put this one in the graveyard and add another Cyber Dragon. Then I'll pitch it for... Can you special summon it? Yeah, I'll use next. I forgot the skill drain. As you can see, I'm not the best Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I'm just not the best. No excuses, this is for me. I could have waited for Link Kuribo because it doesn't have its effect, but at least it has 100 attack more. So, and now I can tribute it for another Cyber Dragon. Oh. I didn't really want to summon Xyz monsters right now, but thanks anyway. Oh. That was a hard one. If this were to be a quick spell card, I could have won the duel at that point, I think. But you shouldn't live in worlds of what if. Seriously, normally this ball is really hard. Oh, it was a cool shot. Okay. This one. I can't use its effect, but now I can take 4 bows, and this will give me the edge and let me win. I mean, that's a little bit too easy. Should I just do it custom? Well, it doesn't matter. For now, that's the end of the recording. Maybe, I will probably put this out. Have a nice day. Goodbye.